writ petitions filed against an individual. Is it even possible? Okay, what do I mean? Quick clarification. Writ petitions are filed under the Constitution, Articles 32 before the Supreme Court or 226 before the High Court of the state. Now, they are far superior in comparison to civil suits, because in civil suits, you have to file court fees for whatever amounts you're demanding as compensation from the opponent, and also you have to present evidence and present yourself for cross-examination. A whole long drawn trial takes place. In comparison, writ petitions happen only through documents and a lot of assumptions, which obviously courts also do not like, especially if it's a civil dispute between two parties. Now, what happens is that in a civil suit, in a writ petition, the law of the land and the courts of law mention that you cannot file a writ petition against a private individual. However, there are on many occasions ways to bypass the situation. What do I mean? I'll give an illustration. A couple of years ago, this client came to us. He said that he wanted to, as an OCI, overseas card holder, wanted to join as cabin crew in an airline of India. The airline told him that we will not hire any OCI. We will only hire an Indian citizen. Now, the problem is that they don't give anything in writing. So now what do we do? Where do we challenge? And even otherwise, it's a private airline. What remedy do we have against them? So what we did was we filed a representation before the Directorate General Aviation, I don't remember, the DGCA. And we said that we will be availing of our remedy of filing a writ petition against you for the DGCA for not taking action against this private airline. And the moment DGCA received this representation, they forwarded it to that airline and said, fix this. And immediately the airline calls up the client and says, come for your interview. Unfortunately, immediately around that time, the whole pandemic situation happened, because of which the client also gave up on his dreams of becoming a cabin crew. Similarly, perhaps if you have a grievance against a telecom company, you can go to the TRAI, the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, and you can say, you take action against these people for violating whatever rules and regulations that you have formulated, which is a transgression. Similarly, any other aspect of business, commercial life that your opponent is working on, they have some sort of a supervisory body of the government, watching like a hawk over them. And you can file a complaint against them. And if they are not taking action against this individual, then you can approach against that government body before the High Court or before the Supreme Court. And that's how you invoke a writ petition against an individual, which is far more faster, and you're able to avoid the court fees aspect as well.